It was a stormy night in Seattle, the kind where the rain hammered the windows like an angry fist, relentless and unforgiving. Alex sat in his worn-out leather recliner, the one he'd picked up at a garage sale on Capitol Hill years ago, when life still felt like it had some promise left. The apartment was small, a one-bedroom in Belltown with a view of the Space Needle piercing the foggy sky like a needle in a haystack of clouds. The room was dim, lit only by the blue glow from his cell phone screen. His thumb hovered over a name, Amanda, once saved as My Heart, now just her first name, stark and impersonal. At 48, Alex looked older than his years. Lines etched around his eyes from too many sleepless nights, his hair graying at the temples. The bottle of whiskey on the side table was half empty, but he hadn't touched it tonight. No, tonight was for memories, the kind that cut deep, like a knife twisting in an old wound. He stared at the phone, his heart pounding as if it were 25 years ago all over again. If he dialed, what would he say? Sorry for the millionth time? Or just listen to her voice on voicemail, pretending she was still there? He closed his eyes, and the past rushed in like the Puget Sound tide during high water. Back to the University of Washington, where it all started. Back to when he was young, full of fire, and Amanda was the light that made everything shine. It was fall semester 1998. The UW campus was alive with the crunch of leaves underfoot and the scent of wet earth after a light drizzle, Seattle's constant companion. Alex was a junior, majoring in business administration, scraping by on scholarships and part-time jobs. He came from a small town in Idaho, where his mom worked double shifts at a diner to keep the lights on after his dad left when he was 10. Alex was determined to make it big. Wall Street, a suit and tie, enough money to send his mom on that cruise she'd always dreamed of. He spent most afternoons in Suzello Library, that Gothic masterpiece with its high ceilings and endless stacks of books. One day, buried in a pile of economics textbooks, he reached for Principles of Macroeconomics on a high shelf. His fingers brushed against someone else's hand. The book slipped, tumbling to the floor with a thud that echoed in the quiet space. "Sorry about that," Alex said, bending down to pick it up. He looked up and froze. She was stunning. Auburn hair cascading over her shoulders, green eyes sparkling with amusement, a smile that could melt the grayest Seattle day.
"No worries," she laughed, her voice light and warm. "I think we were going for the same one. You can have it. I'm Amanda, by the way, environmental science major." "Alex," he replied, handing her the book instead. "Business, and honestly, I need all the help I can get with this stuff. Econ's kicking my butt." She tilted her head, that smile widening. "Tell me about it. I'm Amanda Hayes. Want to study together? Misery loves company, right?" They found a table in the reading room, the stained glass windows casting colorful patterns on the wood. They talked economics at first, but it quickly turned personal. Amanda was from Bellevue, her dad a big shot at Boeing, her mom a teacher. She had that easy confidence of someone who'd never worried about money, but she wasn't snobby. "I want to save the planet," she said, her eyes lighting up. "Hiking in the Cascades, protesting pipelines, that's my jam." Alex opened up too. "I'm just trying not to screw up my scholarship. Mom's counting on me to be the first in the family to graduate college." By the time the library closed, they exchanged numbers. "Text me if you want to grab coffee," she said, waving goodbye. He did that very night. "Hey, it's Alex from the library. Still hate econ?" Her reply, "Hate it less now. Coffee tomorrow? My treat at the HUB." Their first coffee date was at the Husky Union Building, the air filled with the aroma of fresh brews and baked goods. Amanda wore a simple flannel shirt and jeans, but to Alex, she looked like she stepped out of a magazine. They sat by the window, watching students hustle by in the rain. "So, tell me something real," she said, sipping her latte. "Not the college stuff. What makes Alex tick?" He leaned in. "Music. Classic rock. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Grew up listening to my mom's old records and hiking when I can afford the gas. You? Nature, she replied. I love the Olympics, those misty forests, the ocean crashing, and books, fantasy novels, the ones where the underdog wins. They talked for hours, laughing over shared stories. Alex felt a pull he'd never known before, like she saw the real him, not the broke kid trying to make it. As they walked out, rain starting again, he offered his jacket. Here, you'll get soaked. She took it, her hand lingering on his. Thanks, you're sweet, Alex. From there, it was a whirlwind. Study dates turned into walks around Green Lake where they'd feed the ducks and talk dreams. I see us traveling, Amanda said one evening, her head on his shoulder as the sun set over the water. Europe, Asia, seeing the world together. Me too, he whispered. But first, I gotta get this degree, build something stable. Their first kiss happened on the Burke-Gilman Trail under a canopy of autumn leaves. Alex stopped, pulled her close. Amanda, I think I'm in love with you. She smiled, tears in her eyes. I know I am with you. That night, back at her dorm, they shared their first intimate moment. It was tender, full of whispers and laughter. Afterward, lying in each other's arms, Amanda traced his chest. Promise me we'll always make time for this, for us. I promise, he said, kissing her forehead. You're my everything. Senior year flew by in a blur of happiness. Alex landed an internship at a downtown investment firm, crunching numbers and learning the ropes. Amanda was interning with an environmental nonprofit, organizing rallies against deforestation. They moved in together into a tiny apartment near campus, the walls decorated with posters of national parks and concert tickets. Holidays were magical. Thanksgiving at her parents' house in Bellevue, her dad grilling turkey, her mom baking pies. Alex felt like he belonged. You're good for her dad said, clapping him on the back. Keep that drive. Christmas, they exchanged gifts under a small tree. Amanda gave him a personalized keychain with their initials engraved. For our future home, she said. He gave her a necklace with a sapphire pendant. To match your eyes. I love you, Amanda. Valentine's Day, they drove to Whidbey Island for a weekend getaway. Beach walks, bonfires, making love to the sound of waves. Marry me someday? Alex asked, half joking. Someday soon, she replied, serious. They planned it all. Wedding on the island, kids, a house in the suburbs. 2 kids, Amanda said. A boy and a girl and a dog named Max. Sounds perfect, Alex agreed. But cracks appeared. Alex's work hours lengthened. Babe, I have to stay late, he'd text. I get it, just miss you. It was a Friday in spring 2000, cherry blossoms blooming like pink confetti. Ryan, Alex's buddy from the internship, called. Party at my place, dude. Networking gold. Bosses will be there. Come on. Alex hesitated. He and Amanda had plans. A movie night, popcorn, cuddles. Nah, got plans with Amanda. 1 hour, bro. Tell her it's for our future. She'll understand. Alex thought about it. He was stressed. Finals, job pressure. 1 hour couldn't hurt. He called Amanda. Hey, babe. Quick stop at Ryan's. Be home by 9. Love you. Okay, she said, her voice soft. But don't be late. I'll wait up. Miss you already. The party was in a crowded house near Lake Union. Music blasting, beer flowing. Alex grabbed a drink, chatted with colleagues. 1 beer, he thought. 1 became 3. Shots followed. A joint was passed. Time slipped away. His phone vibrated. Amanda's calls. He silenced it. I'll call back soon. When he checked, it was 2 a.m. 19 missed calls. Texts, where are you? Alex, I'm scared. Please pick up. Heart racing, he called. She answered, sobbing. Alex, I thought you were dead. Car crash, something. I'm sorry, babe, coming now. At the apartment, she was in tears. You promised. I waited, imagining the worst. It was a mistake, he begged. Forgive me? Trust is broken, she whispered.
How can I rely on you? The next weeks were hell. Amanda distanced herself. Alex tried. Flowers, notes, dates. It was one night. One night too many, she said. I can't forget the fear. The breakup came in Volunteer Park, blossoms falling. I love you, but I can't do this. She returned the necklace. Alex watched her go, world shattering. Life went on. Alex graduated, climbed corporate ladders, made money, dated, but no one stuck. Amanda married, moved to San Francisco, had kids. Now, alone, Alex dialed. Rang, voicemail. This is Amanda. Tears fell. One mistake, he murmured, and I lost it all. The rain continued, but the pain never washed away. It was his constant shadow, a reminder of what could have been.